gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, a spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Remember, for those of you that are having spiritual problems, you can contact me at 339-1670. You can call my office at 238-6716 from 10 a.m. Those of you who have properties to sell or looking for a property to buy, you can also contact me at 339-1670. I want to say a special good night to you viewers of Real Talk in Trinidad and Tobago, of the Caribbean and around the globe. Those of you that are on our page, Real Talk with Saieed Ali or Real Talk page, like and share as we go live. Those of you that are on YouTube, TT Real Talk, subscribe and you will know when we go live. Now viewers, it's time to call your friends, call your family, let them know Real Talk is going live on Synergy TV from 7 to 8 p.m. Monday to Friday. And we run every other day at 10 a.m. Now, it's time for us to go for a break. But before we do that, call your friends, call your family, let them know Real Talk is going live, and I will be right back with you after this break.
These days, it's easy to buy USA products online, but it's hard to get them delivered around the globe due to high shipping costs and custom regulations. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we give you access to thousands of USA stores and unlimited possibilities. B&H is there to make shipping from the US easy and affordable, with rates going at US $2.75, only TT $18.98 per pound. No credit cards needed. Start shipping with B&H Tropicals today. For more information, visit www.bhtropicals.com and become a free member or call 1-868-672-8819. Only our paid members will have free delivery. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we've got all your shipping needs covered.
It's official. Synergy TV is now part of your programming lineup on DirecTV. Find us on channel 134, available for both prepaid and postpaid customers. Synergy TV. Real vibes, real entertainment, real TV. Now transmitting on channel 134 on DirecTV.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Now, it is circulating all over Facebook. It is in the public domain about human trafficking or intended human trafficking. Now, listen to this, viewers. 69 persons were believed to be human trafficked at the Transformation Life Ministry in Arouca on Wednesday, as the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, together with SWORD operation team, raided the church to find persons locked in caged. 65 men and 4 women were discovered to be allegedly human trafficked. That is what is being reported in the public domain. Real Talk came to understand that they said 69 persons who were locked in a cage were not subjected to human trafficking. However, they were there willingly as members of their family paid a sum of some $3,500 a month for their sick relative to stay at the Transformation Ministry Rehabilitation Center in Aruka. Now viewers, do not be quick to judge the situation. I am begging of you. Please do not be quick to judge the situation. When you are calling in live, 238-6716, be very cautious of what you are saying, because it is not confirmed that they are being human trafficked. We understand that it is a rehabilitation center, and the officers who carried out the raid are doing their necessary investigations. Caller, good night. Hello?
Saeed?
Yes, sir?
Saeed, Saeed, I have bipolar, right? And you see that what happened this morning? It's about selling St. Anthony. It has cells in St. Anthony. You know that?
Go right ahead.
So people say now the place have jail cell and all kind of thing. It has jail cell in St. Anthony. When you misbehave in St. Anthony, just pay in a jail cell and lock you up. The same how they have this cell here and they're exposing these people, it's the same thing that have in St. Anthony.
Thank you, my friend. The Minister of Health, Terence Dialsing, via an immediate press conference held on Wednesday, indicated that two persons who were reduced from what government described as inhumane living area are currently back in their families' comfort ones. One person is being treated at Mount Hope Hospital and the rest have been sent to St. Anne's.
What are these patients currently doing? Where are they? Two have gone back with their families. I can confirm that. One is being treated at Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex for a non-psychiatric condition. Not a psychiatric condition, a non-psychiatric condition. And the rest are being have been sent to St. Anne's, where they're being assessed and future determination will be made as to where these patients will be housed. And that is the information I have as it stands right
now. Now viewers, the Minister of National Security, Stuart Young, noted that the police respond based on a tip-off, person being ill-treated, and what they found were persons being placed in cage. However, he noted that it is too early for him to say whether or not persons were being human trafficked. The Minister of Health, Terence Dialsing, noted that despite reports that St. Anne's has allegedly been transferring patients to the Transformation Ministry Rehabilitation Center in Aruka. The Chief Medical Officer noted that there were no referrals from St. Anne's that he is aware of. The Minister of Health spoke at an immediate press conference held on Wednesday, that is today.
I asked that same question to the Chief Medical Officer. He has advised me that there were no referrals that he is aware of, that people from St. Anne's were being referred there.
Now viewers, if someone is paying this church to keep their loved ones there as a rehabilitation center, we should be aware of what is taking place in that center. Now, I want you to understand something. A person hooked on cocaine or a person hooked on drugs is a very, very serious issue. Why am I saying that? It's because when you hear you crave marijuana or you crave cocaine and you do not get it, you become angry. You become violent. It's because you are craving this substance and you are not getting it. Now, with cocaine, you will do anything to get that high head that you once had when you absorb that drugs into your system. Now, people were paying the institute to keep their loved ones. One friend told me, Saeed, if we have someone or a family member that are hooked on drugs and they become violent, meaning we cannot keep them at home anymore because they are disrupting the home. They are being violent to the family members. They are breaking up the table, the TV, the wares, breaking up the house. So we have to be on an alert now that if we have loved ones like this in the midst of us, they can do damages to anyone. Now, in Trinidad and Tobago, is there a facility that is equipped to deal with violent drug users? Is there? Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead.
Saeed, it is heartbreaking to see human beings, despite their situation and circumstance, in a cage. This is not a room.
No.
This is a cage with a big padlock, Saeed. Don't matter what, why a human being must be living under such conditions. If you, as a praying person and a man of God, is treating a human being, Saeed, I was looking to see if it was Doberman and Shepherd and Rottweilers in those cages. If a fire broke out there, Saeed,
Exactly.
what will become of these people? They cannot come out.
True.
No matter how they try. Who built those things? Those people are not supposed to be under investigation because they knew that this what they were building there, the fabricator knew it was human beings going in there. I put my dogs in something like that and put a padlock in case of emergency and they have to come out. Good grief. And the government paying $7 million a year to this individual. And we have children dying, Saeed, looking for money for heart surgery and all surgery to give them long life. And this is what this man is doing there to these people. This is total abuse. It's like a Jonestown here in Trinidad, Saeed. What is becoming of our country? I must thank my commissioner of police. He's on the ball. And I must thank him for going in there and saving these people's lives.
Yes.
I thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to say what I have to say.
Thank you, my dear. I spoke to some people today, and they have relatives in there. And even those people were shocked to know that this is where their relatives were. Now, we have a rehabilitation programs going on throughout Trinidad and Tobago. But who are going into these rehabilitation centers and making sure that it is proper? Which unit in Trinidad and Tobago are going into these homes to make sure that it is safe? Even old age homes, we here in Trinidad and Tobago, that the older folks are being taken advantage of. Sometimes you see videos on social media, what is taking place in some homes. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Ali. I am so glad you made this statement to people. Don't be too quick to judge. Because I was hearing another frequency where this facilities was accommodated by the last government with doctors, psychologists, nurses, and security. Now, I am here gossiping that, of course, the government lady was saying that when this government came in, they stopped giving any thing to
I asked that.
Yeah.
No, I have two questions for that same lady. Why did they stop? And if they stopped because they see something wrong, why didn't she report it to the authorities?
True.
So you see, you have to understand that these people are trying to play things with us. The last government, I hear, listen, I tell you, and the person who spoke with us, doctors, lawyers, psychologists, everything was here. Let's stop it this for the past 4 years. And now, in the 5th year, you're going to come and tell us this. So all them times, as the person said, this gentleman was just trying to do something which he's really not capable of with the minimum authority that he has and facilities. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, my friend. Now, I am going to make a general plea to the public that who have individuals in there, please contact us. Please contact us, because this is a platform for things like this. This is a platform for things like this. Now, I stand with the families of these individuals who did not know that their relatives were going through that situation in there. And if they are being treated like that, imagine what will happen to people like me and you if we are being caught and locked up. So this is what I'm saying. Don't be quick to judge. Now, I understand when an individual is high on crack, on cocaine, and you can't get the substance to intake in your system, you will do anything. I understand that. Caller, good night.
Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead.
Mr. Ali, I am seeing there on that television in San Fernando General have the same thing in the psychiatric department. In Port of Spain General have the same thing in the psychiatric department, right? And what happened is that it have a woman that's been naked in Scotiabank in Princeton. You from around Princeton, you know that.
Yes.
Right? Now, every time them Moshishi going back there, you have to put them under those kind of conditions, else they will come out and do the same thing every day. Old people waiting and taking a taxi, stopping a car, they don't know where they're going. They're just driving. They don't know where they're going. They don't know where they're doing. They're just walking, half naked, with themselves mess up all over the place. It have homeless people with worms all over the skin, just moving. You just have to put them under lock and key and treat them and look after them and make sure they're okay, because they're just moving, especially cocaine addict, heroin addict, half naked, smell, stink all over. You understand? Now, me judging the man, I don't know what taking place there, but that is my opinion. You need a facility like that, and that is the government duty to do under the medical board has to be done. So they pick up that woman, Petrotrin, and carry she and put she in an institution like that. You understand? Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend. Now, as you raise that, when you hear you're in the hospital, and doctors and nurses cannot contain you, they strap you down. If I am lying, you the viewers, correct me. They will strap you down and inject you until you come to your senses. Now, in one way, it may be the only way to keep them away from other individuals who are in the process of rehabilitating. That is one way. The other way is to leave them open But keep in mind, they can do a lot of damages. Keep that in mind. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
Hello, guys, Mr. Saeed.
Yes, sir.
If this is not organized crime, what is? This is organized crime. This is bigger than what you are seeing. If people from the Ministry of Health visited that place, right, they would have seen what the people were going through. A cage like animals, and they should have stopped it. Not the 69 people that were there, for sure. Not all of them were violent.
True.
The whole penal is like a jail, worse than a jail.
Thank you, my
and
friend.
What's your treatment? This is organized crime.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Someone messaged me today and said, Saeed, I used to work there. And seeing these people in this condition is like, it's sad. It is sad. Now, only the pastor and the individuals who have been held for questioning by TTPS, only they can say what really happened. Only the workers of that institute can give us proper revelations of what is taking place in that facility. Only they are the ones to release that information to the officers. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Saeed.
Go right
I
ahead,
want
my
to stray
friend.
a little bit on this. The people who was kidnapped, the fishermen and them, you know nothing like Chochong and them have anything to say. But if the Venezuelans had come and kidnap in both Sun telephone, you would have seen the whole of the PNM down Venezuela.
Thank you, my friend. As you raise that issue, Venezuelan pirates have struck again. According to report, 2 Icacos fishermen are in the hands of Venezuelan kidnappers. After going out to sea on Tuesday, the 8th of October 2019, several other fishermen managed to escape Venezuelan kidnappers. The kidnapped men are 64-year-old Ramki Soon Haricharan and a 61-year-old identified as Cinda. Both men are from Lovers Lane, Icacos. A ransom of $10,000 was demanded for the safe return of both men to Trinidad. Fishermen and Friends of the Sea are expressing grief over the Prime Minister's decision to be silent on its appeal for greater safety for its members. You know, Mr. Abu does really go out, you know. Believe me, he does really go out. Several weeks ago, the group delivered a letter addressed to the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Rowley, at the Whitehall in Port of Spain, reminding the Prime Minister of his duty to ensure the safety of the fishermen and Friends of the Sea. It's sad. It's really sad to know that this is actually happening in Trinidad waters now. Secretary of the Fishermen and Friends of the Sea, Gary Aboud, stated that until the Prime Minister acts, more vulnerable lives will be lost and their blood will be on his hands. You know, viewers, this is where we need border patrols. Now, we would call on the Minister or the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. But the person we are really supposed to call on is the Foreign Affairs Minister. Where is Mr. Moses? Where is Mr. Moses? We are talking about Trinidadians being held in another country. And we ask, where is the Prime Minister? But it's not the Prime Minister. Now, the Prime Minister has the authority to command certain things, like being the head of the council, Security Council, he needs to act on securing our borders. But now that we understand fishermen are being held in Venezuela, where is Foreign Affairs Minister Mr. Moses? Mr. Moses is supposed to be the one interacting on behalf of Trinidad and Tobago and Venezuela. Am I right? Am I wrong? You tell me. If I am talking nonsense, you tell me. You see, we have people in ministries that we don't hear about. And when something happens, it's more worse. Are they alive? Are they in Trinidad? Where are they? But when you're having meeting in the US and in Europe, you're hearing them traveling. When an incident takes place with individuals being kidnapped from Trinidad to another country, you don't hear them. Caller, good night.
Yeah, Pastor.
Yes, go right ahead.
We in this country
Hello?
like to know news or a proportion in a way. That pastor said the game now was helping all them people and them. That is not what jail them people in, you know. They're not no cage. What human trafficking? And they are the ones being trafficked. You should go there and see how they family all. The man trying his best for them people and them. But yet, he gets a kick all over the place. That man should be given an award. They're not in no cage. They're behind something like bars to protect themselves and to people from being damaged or causing serious injuries to other people. So they had to be like that. Pastor, I hope you win the case. We like to blow things out of proportion in this country.
I understand that. Thank you, my friend. And that is why I told the callers, be cautioned, because we do not know why that was designed. Now, let me tell you something. There is a dark room. When you're in prison and you're getting on out of control, where do they put you? That's something for us to think. Where do they put you? In a confined space away from everybody. So let's see how things is coming to the light. When you're in Ward 1 and you're getting on radical, where did this put you? Away. Eh? I don't talk now. Talk now. This is why I said, when you're calling in, be cautious. Because we do not know why that facility was built. All we know is that it is a rehabilitation center for drug users. A guy called me early this morning. He said, Saeed, I have a friend who just pay $4,500 a month, $4,500 for an individual to remain there. Caller, good night.
Yes, Saeed.
Yes, sir.
Good night, sir. You see why you can't see Moses? That is the Prime Minister's right hand. Anyway, go and get to carry Moses him. That's why he made the member Jesus Christ. They'll carry him with him. And he has no problem with what happened in the foreign land. That's why the Prime Minister has to get involved with Venezuela. People therefore, because he and that man they call Chavez or whatever they call him, Maduro, have good relationship. So he's supposed to get direct contact with him to look after what is happening in Venezuela there. This thing happened not today. This happened looking chairman died in the Jewish country. So much is happening. And this man, this Prime Minister we have in this country, he like a dead Prime Minister. He have no voice. He only have voice to come over to television and bomb him out harder towards people, embarrassing the media people and them like that. That's what he could do. That's better. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my friend. Back to the fishermen viewers. Relatives of the fishermen who were kidnapped by Venezuelans claim they were robbed of the $10,000 US when they went to Venezuela. mainland to pay the ransom for the kidnapped men. Saieed police has confirmed that this matter is currently being investigated. Real Talk contacted the councillor for Saieed area, Mr. Shankar Tilak Singh, who noted that the fishermen are now looking for new jobs as they feel abandoned by the Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley, as these attacks out at sea continuously happens.
I'm talking to some of the fishermen in the Ikakas, Fullerton, Saieed area, and they are more concerned about the safety of their lives and also the equipment first, and how profitable it is now with the increase of gas price and other taxes that have been placed for fishermen. They are now concerned about considering the docking of their boats and going to the Minister of Local Government for employment in European CPEP based on the advice of the Minister of Finance in the budget. Because, and you know, they're also going to the Ministry of Social Development and request a food card so that they could survive and mind their families and so on, because this government does not care about the fishing community, as what recently happened in Orange Valley and other parts of the country where fishermen are now being threatened by piracy and other criminal activities that is avoiding them to do honest day's work to provide meal, not only for their family, but for Trinidad and Tobago. I think this government is forcing the fishermen and them to pack up the fishing industry so that they could give access to their friends and the family of the 1% to import fish for Trinidad and Tobago, knowing that we have a lot of foreign exchange now based on the Minister of Finance.
Now, viewers, on the line is the Secretary for the Fishermen Association of Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Gary Aboud. Good night, sir.
Is he okay? Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, guys. Nice to meet you all.
Good night, Mr. Gary.
Good. Have I did a bit better? Just you guys.
Now, viewers, the Minister of Finance recently said they want to revamp the fish industry in Trinidad and Tobago. But if we do not have safety for our fishermen at sea, how can you revamp the system? Because you have to go out at sea to catch your fish in order to bring it back in. And if we do not have safety on the outside, how can we revamp a system when there is no safety? Mr. Gary, are you there, sir? Hello? I think we have some problems there on his line. We need safety. Fishermen need safety. Now, we have some individuals at fishing bays, fishermen, all they know is the fish. They have spent all their lives fishing for their family. Some do not have an education, but what they know is fishing, and that puts bread on the table. It puts bread on the table. Do we have a money line? Good night, sir. Hello?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Good night, Mr. Gary.
Hi, good night, this is Tommy Gary.
Can you tell us what the next step are taken by fishermen and friends of the sea to get the Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, to maybe show some interest in what is taking place at sea?
You see, it's like, you know, what can a snail do if we have to beg a lion for mercy? We can only continue to appeal to him to have mercy on us. He has a duty to us. And we mean no harm. We are his humble servants. and he is in this situation. He is all powerful. He has the full military, and he has all of the support of all of the government agencies and billions of dollars on his side. So all we can do is to be humble servants and to be polite and decent. If we say anything that is considered aggressive, they will charge us and throw us in prison under sedition. So we cannot say anything that is violent or disrespectful or seem to be inciting violence. When we are murdered on the sea, we are being murdered. 2 weeks ago, one of our men, he's still in a critical condition. He was shot several times running from a Venezuelan pirate. And yesterday, 3 more were taken. We don't know if we get them back alive. So we are sitting ducks. We are ruled by a government and a leader who doesn't consider that we are important. While, he takes time and he goes and sees BP and EOG and fly all over the world. And here we are being murdered and he doesn't even have the time to respond. So the question really is, what do you think we should do?
Mr.
We are not supporters of any political side, so we are simply begging the Prime Minister to step down from his royal palace and to consider his people.
I want to thank you for taking time out. We are having some problems with the line, and maybe we'll try to get him at a later time. Now, viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but stay locked on. I'm Saieed. This is Real Talk, and this is the platform that was created for you to deal with issues. I will be with you right after this break.
These days, it's easy to buy USA products online, but it's hard to get them delivered around the globe due to high shipping costs and custom regulations. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we give you access to thousands of USA stores and unlimited possibilities. B&H is there to make shipping from the US easy and affordable, with rates going at US $2.75, only TT $18.98 per pound. No credit cards needed. Start shipping with B&H Tropicals today. For more information, visit www.bhtropicals.com and become a free member or call 1-868-672-8819. Only our paid members will have free delivery. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we've got all your shipping needs covered.
It's official. Synergy TV is now part of your programming lineup on DirecTV. Find us on channel 134, available for both prepaid and postpaid customers. Synergy TV. Real vibes, real entertainment, real TV. Now transmitting on channel 134 on DirecTV.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali, consultant and investor businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back, viewers. Switching gears a bit, a trial date for the Law Association lawsuit over the decision of Prime Minister Dr. Saieed Ali to refuse to impeach Chief Justice Ivor Archie is expected to be set next Monday. Lawyers representing the Law Association, Prime Minister Dr. Saieed Ali, Chief Justice Ivor Archie, and the Office of the Attorney General were expected to present submission on whether the association should be granted leave to pursue its judicial review claims during a hearing before Justice You guys made a mistake? The Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago is challenging the Prime Minister, Dr. Saieed Ali, moves to base his decision mainly on legal advice obtained from British Queen Counsel Howard Stephen. You know, viewers, there is one thing with having friends, and there is another thing of representing Trinidad and Tobago where the law is concerned. If you know, as the Prime Minister, you have to make a decision concerning laws in Trinidad and Tobago, concerning individuals who uphold the law, well then, by God's grace, you're supposed to be making the decisions and step away. Make a decision and move on. We are talking about the law. We are talking about two respectable men, one being the Prime Minister and the other being the Chief Justice. Now, if the Prime Minister sees something fit, he should step in and do it. Now, the whole Law Association is against the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, where he is failing to act as the minister and take up your portfolio. So, Mr. Prime Minister, this is your call. The Law Association, the people who upheld the laws in Trinidad and Tobago, are seeing that you are allegedly refusing to make a decision, and it is hampering them from moving on. So if you know that you have to make a decision concerning that, make your decision and move on, because it is the right thing to do. Keep in mind, you represent Trinidad and Tobago. Keep that in mind. You see, when you're holding a serious position, such as the Prime Minister, and you are called by the Law Association to intervene, meaning they are seeing where your intervention is necessary. So why are you ducking? When you duck, it shows that you do not care. That's what it shows. And to them, you are showing them that. They are seeing that. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead.
Let me touch on the fishermen. No, you know, there's an old saying. If you give a man an inch, you're going to take a yard. But if you take a yard and you say nothing, you take 3 yards. And this is quite out on Soldado Rock. We used to hold Trinidad fishermen, you know. But this government is doing nothing. So they're coming and closer to Trinidad, even on the Trinidad and the land, and holding our fishermen. And as Prime Minister, and when you might say the Minister of External Affairs, the way it's supposed to work, but as Prime Minister, he must order these people to go and do something and take charge and make sure we are safe wherever you are. I am saying to the people all down in the carcass, when the bell rings, remember the treatment all you got from this government, because this is not safe for me, because I like to eat my fish, and if all you can't go and fish, I'm in trouble. Let me also touch on justice. The country is always bigger than you, whether it's Prime Minister, Minister of External Affairs, or who you are. And if a sizable amount of people in the judiciary is unhappy with what is going on, let the chips fall where it may, and let the decision that is asked by the judiciary take place. Don't tell me you're staying away from it because someone advise you and your whole country into turmoil. What kind of Prime Minister is that? That is madness. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Chief Justice Ivor Archie is accused of attempting to fast-track Housing Development Corporation application for Dylan Johnson, who worked at a private company and was also convicted of fraud back in 2008. There have been numerous allegations surrounding Chief Justice Ivor Archie stemming from late 2017. Why can't those that hold an office in Trinidad and Tobago, when an allegation is brought before them, why don't they step down? Let the relevant authority carry out their investigation, and once they are proven to be clean, once there is proven to be no allegation against this individual, then you are free to take up your position and continue working. And then Ram Logan and Gerard Ramdeen, when allegations were brought before them, what did they do as honorable men? They stepped down so that justice could prevail. How do you call that? They stepped down with honor to keep their integrity intact. Yeah? That is what they did, to keep their integrity intact. And we have men holding high position refuse to step down with allegations. It's for you to understand how serious holding on to power is for some individuals. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Shahid.
Go right ahead.
Yes. Coming back to this pastor here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, apparently, probably the man meant good, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I listened to him, that he said that he picked up some people with even sores and all kind of thing on his skin, people who the person have rejected and whatnot, right? But at the same time, what is baffling me is we don't mind that you pick up people and one thing and you have pages, but have it clean. Because you can really dirty, fix up the place, you know. Yes, you have a good for people, you know, but have it clean. You understand? And that's what I can understand. But I believe he meant it.
Thank you, my friend. Switching gears a bit, viewers. Works and Transport Minister Rohan Sinaran is urging the Diego Martin residents and also students of the Four Roads Primary School to use the newly constructed $10.8 million TT crosswalk in Diego Martin area. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley on Tuesday urged students of the Four Road Primary School to be cautioned, noting not a single lane, not a single one of you should ever cross the highway without going over the overpass. That was the words of the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Minister of Education Anthony Garcia begged students of the Four Road Primary School to use the overpass. Anthony Garcia noted that this development also shows that the PNM administration committed and commitments to the citizens' safety. You know, there are people who love to run across the highway. There are people who love to run across the highway, you know. They would see an overpass 2 feet away from them, and they're to the side of the overpass, watching the highway to see how fast cars coming. Caller, good night. Hello?
Is it just my opinion? Hello?
Go right ahead, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Ali, it is my opinion that the Prime Minister take up the slack to make the Chief Justice happy from where the Chief Justice friend left out. That is what causing the problem, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Sometimes I wonder what direction Trinidad and Tobago is headed, you know. Believe it or not, sometimes I wonder. I want to congratulate the TTPS of Trinidad and Tobago for acting swiftly, and I say swiftly, on information on what they are saying, allegedly saying, of human trafficking. Like I said, viewers, do not be quick to judge the situation. We understand that it is a rehabilitation center. We understand that loved ones are being contributing money to the ministry to keep their loved ones there. I am also making a plea to the individuals who have loved ones there. Please get in touch with me, 339-1670, or call my office at 238-6716. Leave your name, leave your contact number, and I will get in touch with you. You see, we need to broaden the spectrum. We need the people in Trinidad and Tobago to understand what really takes place. They need to know. Citizens need to know the truth, because TTPS went on a raid, and this is what they found at a rehabilitation center in Trinidad and Tobago. So with the families of the loved ones who are at the facility, please contact me. Workers who used to work there, get in touch with me. Enlighten us with incidents. Enlighten us with the treatment. Enlighten us why they build the cage. And we can only know that with your help. 339-1670. Send me a WhatsApp. Let me know. I will call you. 238-6716. That's my office number. Feel free to contact them after 10 a.m. and let us bring this matter into the light so the people of Trinidad and Tobago could understand what is really taking place. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good show, eh?
Hello, you live on Real Talk?
Yeah. Why the state wasn't funding the staff, sir? To see about 70 people. Eh? The Senate Ministry of Law to look after to prosecute the man. But the state should be funding this man, helping the man, and sending doctors there. The hospital didn't want, you know. St. Anne's didn't want them before, you know. This man take up them people and trying to help these people. Now the Minister of National Security rushed down it. Why he didn't go on and patrolling with the Coast Guard in the south side with seas? With all the guns and ammunition, drums coming in. It's they supposed to go and lazy Coast Guard.
Hello? Hello? Guess we lost that. You see, the reason why I am asking the family members to get in touch with me is to know what happened. Some individuals who work there messaged me this afternoon. Individuals who have their loved ones there contacted me this morning. That is how I know they pay up to $4,500 per month to the individual that is running the center. And I am looking forward tomorrow to speaking with individuals who have loved ones there and what treatment they received from the workers. You see, you can't be quick to judge the institute. We may understand that yes, there were cages and yes, there were individuals in the cage, but we also need to understand why the individuals were in the cage. What threat do they pose? So that is why I am not labeling anything. I am making a public plea to the families, to the relatives. Get in touch with me. Said we heard so and so. It is not true. This is the cause. So I would really like to bring this matter into light for the people of Trinidad and Tobago and viewers outside Trinidad and Tobago to understand what really took place. Yes, the TTP has acted on information, but we need to get down to the root of why and how and when. That is why I have created an intelligence unit. So when information comes to me, we will know the truth about certain incidents and issues, so that the public can be enlightened. Viewers, we are out of time for tonight. A rerun of this program is at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning on Synergy TV. I will be right back with you here tomorrow for another episode of Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Now remember, viewers, tell your friends, tell your family. We are currently the #1 program in Trinidad and Tobago dealing with the issue. So be safe. Don't get into problems. Those of you that need spiritual help, feel free to contact me at 339-1670. Call my office at 238-6716 and they will give you the relevant information. I am launching a new company, Real Talk Debit Collection Agency. So if people owe you money and you have documents and nobody's doing anything about it, contact me and we will be glad to help you. Viewers, be safe and good night.